folks, Rob Dreemeyer here. Welcome to Broadway Barfly. Today we're making a Southside Cocktail.
If you're a theater fan who loves a great cocktail, click that subscribe button because Broadway Barfly is the channel for you.
In a previous video we talked about the musical Chicago and we made a Chicago cocktail. So the natural follow-up to that is another cocktail that's also closely associated with Chicago, and that's the South Side. Al Capone was one of Chicago's most famous, or I guess I should say infamous residents. And during Prohibition, he was responsible for running all of the bootleg gin through the south side of the city. But it's said that his gin was inferior to that was run through the north side, and so all sorts of flavorings and sweeteners had to be added to it in order to make it palatable enough to drink, hence the Southside Cocktail was born. There are also two other conflicting yet credible stories as to the cocktail's origin. One is that it was created at the South Side Sportsmans Club, which was a hunting club on the south side of Long Island in New York. It had a very affluent membership, and it was in existence from the late 1800s through the mid-1960s. Although the club no longer functions, the clubhouse still stands, and it's on the National Register of Historic Places, and it's owned and operated as a New York State park. The other story is that it was created at the 21 Club, which is a famous restaurant in Manhattan that sadly closed last year in December in the midst of the COVID pandemic. The South Side was a very popular cocktail on their cocktail menu, so many people attribute its creation to the 21 Club. There are several variations to the South Side cocktail. Sometimes it's made with lime juice, other times with lemon juice. Traditionally, it's served in a coupe glass, though the 21 Club served theirs in a highball glass on the rocks. So it is possible that there's some validity to each of these stories if you're referring to different variations of the cocktail. Because this is Broadway Barfly, the version of the South Side we're making today does have a tangential theatrical connection. It's somewhat connected to the Broadway revival of Chicago, which is still running on Broadway today. A couple of years ago, the show had some sort of marketing partnership in place with the Lambs Club restaurant here in New York City, which is a restaurant by Jeffrey Zakarian, and you may recognize Jeffrey Zakarian from the Food Network. Well, because of this partnership, the revival of Chicago made a series of social media posts featuring cocktails from the Lambs Club menu. One of those cocktails was the South Side, so that's the recipe that we're using today. To make our South Side, we need gin, fresh lime juice, simple syrup, and some mint leaves. We're going to start by adding some mint leaves into our tin. I have about 10 of them here. And to that, we're going to add 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. And now with our muddler, we're just going to give those a little bit of a press to release the oils. You don't need to get too aggressive with them because we really don't want to pulverize the leaves. Then we're going to add 3/4 of an ounce of our lime juice and 2 ounces of gin. We'll add this to our shaker of ice and give it a really good shake. We're going to strain this into our cocktail glass, and I'm going to double strain it because we want to catch as many of those little leafy bits as we can. We don't want those floating around in the glass. And finally, we will garnish it with a little mint leaf. And there you have a Southside cocktail. As always, thank you for spending your time with us here at Broadway Barfly. If you're enjoying the channel, I hope you'll subscribe. I always appreciate when you give us a thumbs up or a comment or share a video with your friends. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you check out our Broadway show clips. Whenever it's possible, I try to share a clip from the show so you have not only some context, but also something to enjoy while you enjoy your cocktail. So until the next time, cheers.
If you enjoyed the video, why not give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends? Feel free to leave your comments and click that subscribe button because there's a lot more Broadway Barfly to come.